Finding equations of lines given 2 points has a lot of steps to it. And if I go ahead and look at a picture, I might be able to check my answer just a little bit easier, and maybe it'll make a little bit more sense. I'm going to plot the point 3, positive 2, and the coordinate 1, 4. Taking a look at the line that connects these 2 points, I can already tell a couple things. It looks like my slope is negative. And if I want, I think I can find it again by counting my rise and run. I rose 2, ran 2, but notice I went in the negative direction. So I rose 2, ran negative 2. So it looks like my slope is equal to negative 1. Visually on my graph, if I had drawn it straight, it looks like it's going to hit that point on my y-axis. Well, my slope reduces to negative 1, so if I went rise 1, run 1, it does look like it fits there. So from this graph, I can pick off my slope and my y-intercept, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that's a picture of what's happening when we write this linear equation. And we write y equals my slope plus the y-intercept I'm trying to find. We pick any point, so I'm just going to pick the first point, x and y. My y-coordinate is 2. My x-coordinate is 3. Solving this equation, I see that my b value is in fact 5. So we can show it algebraically as well as in the graph. So both ways are great means to checking yourself. You may want to plot the line and see if you can't first determine the y-intercept before you try to find it algebraically. Let's try another one. Plotting the point. We'll color in our axes here a little bit. Here's x, here's y. Remember, x is first in your ordered pair. Over 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the second point is, let's see, 0.01. We're going to change this point, 0.01, 01. And if I look at this line, I already know the slope is positive. Rise 3, run 2. Y equals rise 3, run 2. Now, if I look at my graph, my y-intercept, I can actually determine. Now, you need to be careful. Here they are integer values. They are hitting right on that intersection on my grid. Y equals 3/2 x plus 1. Now, if we went to find that algebraically, y equals 3/2 x plus b, I would just plug a point in. 4 equals 3/2 times 2 plus b. It looks like 2 in the numerator divided by 2 in the denominator makes a 1. 4 equals 3 plus b. Subtracting 3, my b coordinate is 1. Not always will you be able to visually find your y-intercept because you need to make sure that they're actually landing on a grid line. It might be a fraction, and you might have to go through and do the algebra behind that point to solve for it because you won't be able to quite tell what it is. But graphing it and finding it, there are great ways to check each other.